Are we excited? We have a new diamond director in North America and the USA, right? Are you willing to be the next one in 2020? Well, today we've had much more information about the Jeunesse with its successful story and, well, cutting-edge anti-aging biotechnology and a revolutionary business model. I think many people here want to start a business right now. But how to do it? How to start it? From product, from the money making, or from other points? I think it is very important to lead by inviting. So next, I'd like to invite a double diamond of United States who used to have owned 2 direct selling companies, and also he's the co-creator of J-Mobile. And I saw him everywhere in Jeunesse events globally. I saw him from Rome to Paris, from Amsterdam to Milan, from Singapore to Bangkok, and also from Macau, Hong Kong to Tokyo. He helped his teams, he built up his teams. You may guess how much miles he traveling last year. I asked him just before the stage. I asked him how much. He said last year he fly and travel 400,000 miles last year. It's incredible. That's his job. That's his contribution to his team. So let's make noise and clap our cloud to welcome, well, Adam Gilmer, our double diamond.
Man, exciting to be in Hollywood. You know, you kind of feel like a star on this stage after seeing stuff on TV, huh? It's funny. I want to get a quick shout out to my lovely wife and kids. Where are they? Are they somewhere here? Jessica, you here? No? With the baby. Just so you know, we have a 8.5-year-old AJ, and we have a brand new little princess. She's 16 months old. Her name's Alexa. And it's actually their first event in 2 years because Mom has been doing an incredible job. So Jess, I love you wherever you are, sweetheart. All right, so let's get started. You know, a lot of people ask us about all the diamonds, how you become successful at this business. In fact, there was a few people, when I was standing at the help desk, came up to me and said, hey, Adam, you know, you're successful. What did you do to build the business? Well, the first thing I have to tell everybody is that you have to get serious about, let's see, the right one's up there. Okay, you have to get serious about building relationships. That's what this business is about. It's not just a sales presentation. It's about actually cultivating and building an incredible relationship. The start of a new relationship is always interesting. You know, I tell the story of how Jessica and I met, and most of you don't know this story, but let me give you the idea of what I'm talking about. I was working on another project, and Jessica walks by in her posing bikini because she's into fitness and stuff. And I didn't get to see her face, but guys in the room, where's the guys? Guys? I saw the rear of her walking away. I was like, man. She went into the bathroom. Oh, there they are. Hey, honey. Let's give a round of applause for Jessica and the kids. That's good. She came back out of the bathroom. I told my client, I said, I'll be right back. And I went up to Jessica and I said, wow, your packaging is not that bad. My invitation was short and sweet, okay? In this business, when you're meeting somebody for the first time, you got to keep your invitation short and sweet. You can't give it all away on the first invitation. That's what the second, third, and fourth, and fifth meetings are for as the relationships begin to build. A lot of people say, well, you get so many people going to the events around the world. how do you do that? I said, well, after I've invited somebody to come to an event, or I've worked with a sales organization to invite somebody to come to an event, I don't care if that person says yes or no. Like if they say no, that's on them. Then my job's done. But if they say yes, then there's more engagement. And my engagement to invite somebody is so they can learn more, not so much join. Learn more, come and see, take a look. And what happens when you do this kind of invitation, you don't get attached to it, you tend to care about the people who only show up, which are the ones you should be caring about. A lot of us get tied down when we have somebody say no. And no might mean not now, timing's off, I've got something else to handle. Or no might mean that their minds are still closed. And if their minds are still closed, then you want to buy them a parachute, take them up in a plane, and push them out of the plane. Because once they get to see what Jeunesse is all about and they come to an event, then great things can take place. And you've heard from several of our incredible leaders here in Jeunesse over the last day, 2 days, and all of them have a message to tell you. And the message to tell you is they're all telling you what's working for them. What works for me in cold marketing and prospecting is actually doing it online. And when I say online, I love using Facebook Messenger. For those of you who don't know, it's great. You can create a little video. You can push it through Facebook, spend a couple $100. I just did this, and I created over 450 different leads. And there's no communication yet, like I'm not talking to those people. I'm doing all of this through Messenger. And we have several different Facebook pages. Some are product-driven, some is lifestyle-driven, some is about owning your own business, okay? Some is about working with a team. And this is what drives people to come and take a look. So once the communication's going back and forth, finally the person says, okay, let's talk. And that means I'm doing a Zoom call, I'm doing a FaceTime call, it might be a WhatsApp group chat, something like that. But this is how we invite people to come and work this business. The other thing that we do with our teams around the world is we do workshops. We do workshops, usually 3-day workshops in many different places around the globe. And the reason why we do those is so we can help people spend time with us to get these understandings down of how to do the business. Everybody needs a mentor and a coach. And even I need a mentor and a coach. And I listen to incredible people on either online or through Apple Play and what have you, some podcasts. I listen to unbelievable big thinkers. So it gives me better ideas so I can be a better mentor and a better coach to people saying, hey, how do you actually do it? The other thing is that if you don't have a mentor and a coach, you want to go to your next upline diamond, whoever that is, okay? Because those people are the people who are going to care about you the most to see if you have the necessary ingredients to become the next diamond. Now, this is an easy question, and I heard Tony and his wife talk about this, but who wants to be the next diamond, really? Did you notice that the entire room didn't jump up and say, yes, me? That's because it takes a work ethic, okay, to become a diamond distributor. If you go and look at the disclosure sheet online, the average income of a diamond distributor is over $1 million a year. So let me ask see, it's funny how the women, $1 million, But watch this, and I'll ask the question differently. This is the invitation. How many of you would like the opportunity, the chance to make 7 figures a year? Okay, so do you understand that I'm actually doing what I do online? It's the same thing, okay? I'm just speaking it out to you right now. It's exactly the same thing. We work with a coach and a leader. When I find somebody who's been in this business before, so can I just get a little wave of hands of how many people have been in network marketing before? Okay, great. When I find somebody who's been in the industry before and they're looking for a new company, they want to make a change, that's a different presentation. Okay? That's a person who already has a sphere of influence. They know what's going on. So let me tell you how I invite them to come and take a look at Jeunesse. Are you ready? Yeah. Awesome. I have an incredible team behind me inside Jeunesse. It's the entire corporate staff. Okay? And here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like to fly you out and come to Orlando and meet and sit down with Randy, Wendy, Scott Lewis, and the Katie Holt Larson if it's in North America, or a general manager from one of the countries. I do this around the world with a person who has a sphere of influence in the direct sales industry. So now I get that person coming in, sitting down and doing a personal one-on-one or one-on-three presentation with the owners, the founders, the visionary officer of the company, and we paint the picture. And then we put a plan around building that relationship. And the plan about building that relationship is, okay, that sphere of influence probably has 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 different leaders that they know. And we fly all of them in to sit down and get a strategy session and a plan together in Orlando, or in Tokyo, or in France, or in wherever the lead event is, or the next university is, it doesn't matter. And we bring everybody in. Now, just on what I've told you thus far, we're only on number 6. How many of you have just learned something here today? Okay. You see, here's the problem with learning. You're going to hear it, but I want to know who's going to do it. Because this is the year of having 2020 vision. You've heard Scott talk about our vision for this year. What's your personal vision? Do you really want to grow your business? Then do this stuff. Invite, make new friends, build new relationships, and wait till you see what happens to your business. Now, a lot of people are like, man, how long does it take to become a diamond? I'm like, who cares? Once you hit it, once you actually achieve it, it's a personal goal. I know some of you are maybe just getting started. How many people are brand new? Can I hear from you? Brand new today. Man. How many? That's brand new. How many of you are 3 months old? Oh, just a few of you. Okay, good. What I'm trying to get across in my presentation to you all here today is that Jeunesse is a serious business. You know, I saw the post the other day from corporate, 5 consecutive years of over $1 billion in sales. Whoa, that's huge, okay? I think collectively we're close to like 7 billion in sales for 10 years. Let me tell you what that means so that all of you understand. Inside the compensation plan in Jeunesse, the compensation is structured so that we pay out, or the company pays out, around 50% or more to the field. So that means that $3.5 billion has been paid out to people like me, like you, like the other diamonds, and you can participate in this business. I think the company now has like 260 or 70 different diamond distributors around the world. What's holding you back here in North America? What is it? I don't know if the person's going to say yes to Jeunesse, or you don't know if the person's going to say yes to you. Don't take the rejection personally. I've had so many people take me no, say no to me, okay? You'd be amazed at how many women I had to date before the wife said yes. But this is how it works. And by the way, when you're building these relationships, you become the go-to person if you get something done. People keep coming to you over and over and over. Can we get this done, this done, this done, this done? I was just backstage with Wendy and Mark Smiley and Bob and Chanel, and we were sitting down with Wendy, and we're talking about what's this company really like? It's the start of a new relationship for some of those people with Wendy. And this is what happens. You start to build the relationships over and over and over again. The next thing you need to do is invite to the next event. Now, I didn't bring my calendar with me. I have a 90-day workbook. It has my goals, my dreams, my aspirations. It's a calendar. It's a journal that I learned from Jim Rohn. And what I do is everything's in one. And I plan 90 days, actually 6 months at a time, so 2 90-day periods. I will go onto Jeunesse and I look up the calendar and I see all the events that Jeunesse has as a calendar, and I start handwriting those into my calendar. I plan everything out. Like next month, Jessica's going to have a birthday, okay? And also it's Valentine's Day, right? All these things you start to plan and organize and you put into your plan so you can go and work your plan. The reason I'm doing that is so I know when I'm meeting the next person, or maybe the sales organization says, can you talk to this person? Or let's do a Zoom call, or let's meet with somebody, let's have a coffee, whatever it is. I know what the next event is. So if I'm meeting with you, I can invite you to come to the next big event. Once I get you here, we put you up in the hotel, we get you your badge and all the lanterns and all that stuff, and we'd like you to experience the lead event here in Hollywood. Now, how many of you had a great time here in Hollywood the last couple of days? 90+% of the time, the people that we invite come to the event and they get to feel the energy, especially on the second day, okay? And they're like, wow, what's this business all about? They see the founder's presentation, they hear a message from Scott, they hear the message from the corporate team, Katie, Lucy West, the rest of the team, Dennis Windsor. I don't know everybody was up here this weekend, but they put on a presentation for you so that your guests, your new people, can see the family, the culture that they're about to become part of or not. And by the way, it's okay if somebody says no. I've had plenty of people say no. Next. Once the person's here, and I've met with the different groups and teams, today I did 9 separate meetings away from this meeting, okay? 9 separate meetings, meeting with the teams. And tonight there's a party. And tonight I get to bring all the fun people together, okay? And they get to meet each other. This is so-and-so, this is so-and-so, and I'm networking with the groups and teams. People like people they like. People don't want to hang out with people they don't like. So what happens is you put all this great energy together, and now there's a bonding. People start talking. They might be having a cocktail or a drink or where you're from or whatever the case is. And the natural progression of building the relationship is taking place. And then I switch over to my calendar. I'm like, what's the next big event? So just softly to this audience right now, this is the first event that we're doing here, kicking off 2020. So my question to all of you is, what's your plan? What's your next event that you're building for? And I don't hear anything. What was that? What else? See, some people, it's like having popcorn. You know, we do have popcorn here in the United States, yes? Okay. What are you waiting to hear when we start heating the kernels? What are you waiting to hear? Pop, 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 pop. So I've got to warm you up enough so that you get so hot. You say, the next event is this. When's the next big event in Orlando? See, it's like, it's a little warmer. It's a little warmer. When's the next big event in Orlando? February. Let me see if we can say this together as a team. When's the next big event in Orlando? Wow, we finally starting to get it. Now, this is the difference between moving from a couple of $1,000s a month to maybe a couple of $1,000s a week, and for some of the diamonds and what have you, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a day, okay, is taking your business serious and having an unbelievable plan for 2020. I was going through my Facebook post. You know the way Facebook brings up memories from a couple years back? 4 years ago, I was on the Emerald trip with my lovely wife and AJ. We didn't have Alexa yet. And I posted up on my Facebook page, and I was like, what's going to happen in the next 4 years for you? Not for me, for you. What's your plan look like? And if you don't have a plan, I sincerely invite you, heartfelt invitation, to get a serious plan put together. Build the relationships. Get Katie Holt Larson's phone number, okay? Get your Upline Diamonds phone number, email address, WhatsApp, whatever it is. Connect. Step up and let us know as leaders that you're a leader too. Because we don't know who the leaders are until you show up. We don't have crystal balls and we just guess, okay? It's your actions, it's your deeds that show up. Man, that person has the characteristic of a leader. That's what we're looking for. Now, by the way, all of you can go find customers, okay? But let me tell you how you find leaders. You ready? One at a time. Okay? I'd like to tell you there's this massive advertisement you put out, and all the leaders in the world show up and say, hey, I'm here, please sign me up. No. You got to build a relationship with them. And by the way, building a relationship takes what? Time. And by the way, do you know what's great about time? It's equal for you, it's equal for me, it's equal for Scott, Randy, Wendy, every human being on the planet. 86,400 seconds in a day, 1,440 minutes. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Just to give you an emphasis on time, if I gave everybody in here 1,000,000 seconds of vacation time, how many or how long would that be? There's 86,400 seconds in a day, 1,000,000 seconds of vacation time. Roughly 3.8 days. Now, I want you to understand something. I want you to understand the company that you're in. But if I gave you 1 billion seconds of vacation time, How long do you think that would be? 31 years. Wow. So you understand, you're not working in a company that is $1 million company. You're not working in a company that's $100 million company. You're working in a company that has the level of $1 billion company and above, and looking to grow. And the only way we grow, the only way this company gets that next level, is inviting you to step up and lead. Are you with me? I'm sorry I can't hear you. Are you with me? Listen, my time's running out, but I always love doing this. I know I don't know if the company did this today, but we have a slogan inside Jeunesse. It's one team, one family, one Jeunesse. Can we get the house lights up and get everybody stand up, please? Are those all the house lights? There we go. Woo! I can see you. Woo! All right, so we're going to do this on the count of 3, okay? I just want to hear it. It's one team, one family, one Jeunesse. Now, there's 3 ways you can do this. Here's the practice. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that sounded like a whole bunch of customers. I want to hear leadership. Leadership. Are we ready? Yes. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 team, 1 family, 1 Jeunesse. Now I want you to do it like you have the pay chance. You have the opportunity to maybe go out and make your life change and hit diamond rank. I want to hear you. I want to feel you. I want you to bring the house down. Are you ready? On the count of 3. 1 team, 1 family, 1 Jeunesse. Love you. Thank you.
That's all I need. I'll make it happen.